I cannot tell you how excited I was when I discovered that I could just, like, upload the A Robot Named Fight OST into my stream playlist. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. I'm Salsa, and, whoo, I've not listened to, like, the full Artifacts of Wartime, because, like, usually that's like the power-up room. Oh, yeah, hey, I got the thing, and then, like, you know, bleh. But tonight we're playing PowerWash Simulator. I know I have an unhealthy relationship with alcohol, but is that going to stop me? No. Is that going to stop me? No. Bleh. And hi. Hi! Hey, Game Face Underlord. Alright, let's hit the play button. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Do the thing. It's dark here. I'm scared, Salsa. Shh. Shh. It's okay. Look, there's logos. Early access. Not for long. 14th. They're literally releasing it in PowerWash 1.0 in literally less than a week. Actually, no, that's a little bit over a week, but yeah, you get the point. Clean the fortune teller's wagon. Check out my new wheels. Everyone says I could talk the hind legs off a turkey, so now I'm joining the traveling fairground as a fortune teller. Got the name and now I've got the ride. Picked it up from an old lady at a bargain price online. I was the only bidder. She wasn't happy and she said she'd curse me if I didn't parry the going rate, but it's not my fault she didn't set a reserve price. It's not like she even looked after the wagon. It's covered in anything and everything you can imagine. The rest of the fairground is pristine, so please help. Okay. I mean, you know, yeah. I am going to whinge about work, but this is more whinging about, like, copyright than anything else. I can no longer play closing time at my place of work when it is closing time. What? So, long story short, Best Buy doesn't actually, like, pay for the rights to closing time, and I'm like, why should that stop me? I'm a private citizen. You're playing at a Best Buy store. Did the song owners get pissy? From what it sounds like, no, it's just my boss. I mean, like, understandably so. But I tried, you know, playing it today, and they were like, no, stop. Literally, I order you stop. So, if any of you, and to be fair, to artists, it wouldn't necessarily be the song owners. It would be the song rights holders, so lawyers, that would get very pissy about this kind of shit. Because, like, I'm not playing closing time so the, customers in our store can listen to it. I'm playing it to give them a fucking hit. Because they, like, very clearly don't. Like, we had, a set that walked in at, like, essentially a minute to midnight. And we're all like, bruh. And they're like, we'll only be a minute! We'll only be like 5 minutes! We've been closed for 10. Why is the sign not cleaning up? So yeah. To bad customers. Well, that was a lot more sour than I expected. We close at 11:49. Or, no, we don't close at, like, 11:49 or 59. But they came in, like, a minute before closing. Not a minute before literal midnight, a minute before metaphorical midnight. If we closed at midnight, I would not be here right now. I would not be streaming. It is... I am West Coast, Enderlord. We live in the same state. Yeah, sorry, not real midnight, metaphorical midnight. But yeah. I feel like I've listened to some Reddit stories about that kind of thing. It's very, very common. If you are, like, coming in, like, 5 minutes to closing, let us help you. It is going to be faster. You are going to get, like, at like 2 minutes to closing, we don't have the brain cells to upsell you. We don't have the brain cells to upsell you. We just want to go home. Most of us are thinking about, like, what we're gonna have for dinner. Or something like that. So just let the nice employees help you. Missed most of that, but hello. Don't walk into an establishment 5 minutes before closing and say you're only gonna be 10 minutes. That's the moral of the story. Also, hello! That one time. Unrelated to my customers. I have made additions to the bot. I have made additions to the chat bot. It should now, also recommend my YouTube and, Twitter, as well as the Discord. So basically everything that I would normally be plugging at the end of a stream. And I can do shoutouts for people if they raid me. But only like mods. Only mods have privilege to access that command. Which at this point means just me. Come on. They asked, like, the customers, like, went into, like, the home theater section, which is, like, the, like, place that I know the absolute least. I'm PC, babe. And they were, like, asking, like, very specific questions. I'm not even sure, like, someone who actually works in home theater would have known. Like, you got the stuff that was returned by customers here, yeah? I'm like, yes. You know how long it's been working? Do we keep track of that? Boss is like, no. Nah. So yeah. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about the, like, closing time thing. If any of y'all have a really good cover for closing time, apropos of nothing, if y'all have a really good, cover for closing time you want to show me, that'd be good. I mean, the, like, example is, I thought it would be, like the Genesis sound font. That is apparently something, that may or may not exist. I didn't look too hard myself. And if it doesn't exist, I know just the person to, contact to make it happen. This is a threat. Except they said that they're gonna leave for TwitchCon recently, and I know how much TwitchCon means to them, because it's not just TwitchCon. Anyway, the manager that's a real stick up her ass about it is, like, going to part-time. So, hopefully it won't be a problem for long? That I don't have the cover? Anyway. How's y'all's life doing? Because at this point I'm just gonna whinge about work for the rest of the stream. Hey. I sense you're someone who used to be wishy-washy, always flitting from one thing to another. Used to be. Still am. But now you have the renewed focus like the 15-degree nozzle of a quality pressure washer. Yo! I will admit, she knows what you're talking about when that's a focused beam. Also, say hello to everything else that we've power washed here, because it's here. They're here. Pumpkin spice eye exams. Is that canon lore? Can we accept this as, like, canon lore? That they, like, used to be between jobs. I mean, I understand both if it's not canon lore and the whole flitting between jobs. I'm 25 and I think I've worked 4 separate retail jobs. I don't know, does delivering pizzas count as food service, delivery, or retail? Because it's kind of like all of the above. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a lot of separate things to clean there. Let me see if I can get that. Actually, dumb question. No! 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 Alright, how about the other one? I see the button. No! Fuck. God damn it. The interactable objects aren't interactable anymore. All of the above for sure on pizza delivery. Cool, cool, cool. Good to know. Interactable objects aren't here anymore. They used to be. Well, okay. So, when I was washing the Ferris wheel, this button used to, like, make it rotate. It no longer makes the thing rotate. It would be interactable, like, same as my ladder here. Pick up and place, slap it down. Yeah. Ew. Odd theory, but maybe it has to be dirty. Well, I'm just not, like, in that, I'm just not in that version of the level. And I understand that, like, removing the objects... Like, removing the interaction with objects... to save on, like, resources when you're in a different version of the level. Each of the carnival stages were probably separate instances, yeah. But it's like a contiguous space. So I was kind of hoping that it might have, like, been... I just wanted to see how the volcano looked. And the answer is, rather explodey. Anyway. Rather explodey. Decorative trim. It's like microscopic shit on the trim here, I swear to God. Microscopic! I'm trying to clean from the top down! Let me do that, please. Please. I love the freaking dirt laser. Or should I say the anti-dirt laser? It's good. It's very good. Actually, give me the long extension. Yes! Damn it. I have to come back to it later, won't I? Fuck. Anyway. Short extension. Although I could do this with... No. Yeah. There's a lot of little fiddly stuff in this one. I don't like it as much. Because, like, there were a lot of other instances where it was like, yeah, we're giving you a really easy one after a larger project. This one is just a larger project. It's been nothing but the like, mega stages. Which, like, you know, kind of been microdosing on the, like, rest of the game. I kind of appreciate the bite-sized chunks. Because it fits me being able to, just, like... slap down one or two on, slap down at least, like, one or two different projects instead of, like, one mega project in the course of a single stream. Although I might be able to get more done after this. Who knows? If it's like another mega project, it's just like blood. Is blood. Suddenly you feel this need to wash away the sins and malaise of the unfortunate. This isn't dislodging moss and muddy streaks. It's also become a compulsion for you. A compulsion that's threatening to take over your life. Bruh. Respectfully, bruh. Signed, bruh. I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, no. I think this has been sitting around for way too long. I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm gonna mix the wines. Because I had like a blackberry merlot that was sitting around forever, and I thought chilling it would make it more mellow. But, oh, there we go. But now, it's just, like, too fucking sour. So I'm gonna add some of the, like, very light-bodied, blush. Which is just, like, rosé. It's just bitch basic box rosé. Much more palatable. Much more palatable. I think the problem was it sat like way too fucking long. Anyway. Let's just do the front now. I'm gonna do all of the, like, other stuff last. So, like, all of the very specific, the accessories. So, like, the post, the chest, the table, the, crystal bowl. Ah, okay, it was all one piece. Okay. Damn. I was gonna say you could probably play almost all of this with just one hand. And I realize y'all are gonna make the joke. Power washing with just one hand, what are you gonna do with the other? Have another sip of wine, you nasty pervert. Yayo, yayo. I don't know how the start of that goes. I've never even seen the show. That's a show? What show is that? I've never heard this before in my life. Is this some Australian show or something? One Piece? Oh. So my mind went to the end. Oh, of course. Not everything is a reference to anime, guys. More often than not, if you think I'm referencing a specific anime, I'm not doing it. Being silly, yeah. You're right. That is being very silly. There's a lot of, like, jokes about gamers versus furries, which, two heads of the Hydra biting each other. But, like, there's one kind of person I can't stand, and it's not because they like enjoy a certain type of media. I'm prefacing it with It's not what you enjoy, but the jokes are fucking insufferable. People who make their entire personality out to be a fan of anime. Honestly, making your entire personality out to be, like, one thing is, like, a big red fucking flag. Entry Corbel. Like, if you're a kid, you're, like, forgiven for being like, I'm a Bionicle fan, or I'm a Transformers fan. If you're a kid, you're figuring yourself out. But, like, adults that do that, if you can't say you're a fan of more than two things, I think you should get your brain checked. I don't mean this in a bad way, but you might have some weird brain stuff going on. By the age of, like, 20, please diversify your media diet to more than just, the turf, wizard books. Please. You're embarrassing yourself, and by proxy, all of humanity. Oh, come on. I gotta clean the underside of shit, but I can't get on the underside of shit. That's... ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Staircase and the entry platform still aren't clean, and I'd love to know why. I'd fucking love to know why. But I'm already 60% done. Looking into your future, it's quite amazing. I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm going to be deliberately vague here. Thanks! But there are things you're going to do and see beyond your imagination in the next little while that are going to blow your mind. What, like clean the moon rover? I'll go so far as to say that without you, this entire planet is lost. Eey. I'm sure there are people who haven't read those books, as well as a subset that refused to read those books because the author was a TERF. I'm absolutely sure that those people exist, but I know that there's, like, just as many people that, like, saw that J.K. Rowling thought she was being canceled when really she was just, like, being told her opinions are shitty and she needs to change them. And, like, went on the defensive for her. Wanted to rotate my nozzle, not change it. People are weird about this kind of thing. If you defend a celebrity, they will not start liking you. They will give you 0 money. There is no benefit for you. Cough. Elon Musk. Cough. It's true for a lot of people, it's true for a lot of corpos. Yeah! And I used to be like a diehard Nintendo fan, and I used to be one of the people that defended them. And then they started doing weird shit, like the Nintendo Switch Online, and the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, and I was like, bruh, I'm already giving you $20 a month for nothing. Or $20 a year. We are literally giving Nintendo $20 a year for nothing. I mean, it's arguable that some of you are giving them less, and arguable that some of you are giving them more, but $20 a year for peer-to-peer multiplayer instead of, like, you know, actual dedicated servers, it's hilarious. It's the perfect scam. It's like a much shittier version of all the other major consoles multiplayer. Like, okay, all of the other consoles have like subscribe to us and get cool shit. Xbox Live, PlayStation Plus, all of that shit. When the other consoles do it, they, like, give you actual games, like modern games. Like, Xbox is kind of insane for doing this, but, like, day one access to, like, new releases. And there's a couple asterisks there, but yeah. Fucking day one access to new releases with Xbox Live or whatever they're calling it nowadays, because they like to change the name of the shit around too. PlayStation Plus, I'm fairly sure they're not doing that crazy shit on PlayStation Plus, but like they're still offering decent games, I believe. So there's some incentive to sign up for PlayStation Plus, because you get a multiplayer for free, but there's all these benefits for like $10 a month, and for $120 a year, why not? That's 2 AAA games in a single year. More AAAs flop in a single year. But anyway, Nintendo gives us what? Games that we have already purchased on other consoles? Earthbound Beginnings? I'm I'm not gonna say Nintendo give us Mother 3. Nintendo has essentially fucking washed their hands of Mother 3 by not DMCAing the ever-loving shit out of the fan translation. They took down yet another Metroid 2 remake. If Nintendo's making a thing, they're going to, like, legally stomp out any projects that are, like, close to what they're doing. Because it wasn't long after Yam 2R got fucking legally destroyed that they said, alright, here's Samus Returns. How those AAA prices want prices to go, it's going to be close to 1.6 AAA games in a month, in a year instead of 2. Probably did the math wrong again. Probably did the math wrong though. Are you thinking like $70 game? $70 base price game? Because, like, you know, they've been kind of pushing for that for a while. Because 60, while it's, like, you know, it's the price video games have been forever, it's not the price that video games should be now. That's why you got so much, DLC and the shit. Trying to move it towards 70, yeah. Yeah. And there's a fair argument there that with the it should be closer to 30. With the increase in costs across the board for like AAA games to do their thing, 70, they'd still want to do like DLC and all of the shit at 70. But that would be corporate greed at that point. 70 would be a good point, for them to allow, make their money back. A better point to make their money back. Corporate greed is the fucking norm. Yeah! Yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that one. Does it all count as one window frame? Yep. How's the wash? I'm back on Rumblin' Rushless. I thought I'd say this in my lifetime, but the date is off the charts. Oh, this part sucks. I hope I'm wrong, but she looks ready to blow, and if she is, Muckingham is in real danger. Fortune teller be like, you're gonna see some real shit. Prepare to get your mind blown. Next message I get, hey, the volcano's gonna go up! Games could be $200 and they'll still try to squeeze people out of more out of people if they think you can get away with it. Oh yeah, no, without a fucking doubt. EDD Road player trust in the devs and the publishers zero. But at this point, at this point in history, that wouldn't matter because we're looking at this quarter's profits and we're ignoring the impact on next quarter. Not to mention, we're not even, like... What was it? The stock prices, which is what they're really trying to, inflate because of the, you know, the free market, they're trying the stock prices for, like, what was it? Actibliz went down. And now, this is completely unrelated to the Microsoft buy, but they released, like, quarterly profits. And they were up. And they were up percentile-wise over, like, what they were up the last quarter. But they weren't up percentile-wise in, like, accordance with the fucking growth chart. We're not even paying attention to, like, the growth of companies anymore. We're paying attention to growth of growth of growth. And if the fucking, stock isn't making you money fast enough, you sell it. I'm sure a good deal of that is Diablo Immortal. I'm fucking ignoring whatever Blizzard put out. Like, that's irrelevant when you're talking about someone who wants to squeeze, like, the ever-loving fucking life essence out of, like, their main consumer base. They would be the shareholders for, like, any fucking major corporation. Could see the, their entire user base hand over their entire wallet and be satisfied with that this quarter. But then next quarter, they'd be, like, disappointed if the user base did not double in size, hand over the same amount of cash per person. You see where I'm going with this? Capitalism is an engine for infinite growth. Unfortunately, that's not how fucking numbers or, fucking physics work. But it's what the stock, evaluators are expecting. So if it doesn't deliver on that, infinite growth isn't sustainable. If it doesn't deliver on that, it's gone. And yes, I'm also aware infinite growth isn't sustainable. Tell that to the freaking stock evaluation. Because, like, man, they sure seem to be chasing that unicorn. They're running quite hard. soon we're gonna have a... Oh, what is it? What is it that the market analysts call it? When things collapse? A correction on capitalism. We're gonna have a correction on capitalism here. This little hut sure is looking pretty vibrant. Yeah! A crash. I don't think it's called a crash when the entire system goes up in flames. It's called a crash when the system, like... It's called a crash when the system hiccups. It's called a revolution when the system collapses. Why do I feel like this is just going to be a pain getting these axle mounts properly cleaned? It's like, man. Oh no. It is. It is going to be a pain. That's why I feel like it is going to be a pain. Because I'm psychic. There is probably going to be a bubble that pops to, like, set it off. I feel comfortable saying that. That there is going to be a bubble that pops soon. Hey, that went pretty well. Because I don't think that the system has properly reckoned with the fact that we are now down 1 million Americans. Oh, you're fucking... Yep, there we go. Axle mounts, bay windows, canopy, chests. Okay, that one can stay dirty. Chimney, crystal ball. Alright. Entry corbels. Decorative wall trim. That entry corbel. And that entry corbel. Entry platform. Entry platform. Fortune cards, fortune sign, posts. YouTube. Pricing board. Roof. Fuck. Oh. Alright. Roof decorations? Oh wait, is that... Is that the 3 moon phase thing here? Yeah, I think it is. There's sort of just like all sorts of imagery here. Like you got the Arcana, you got the 3 moons. It's got a shit ton. Posts, pricing board, roof trims. I am faded. Did I get all the roof trims? I got all the roof trims. Roof decorative trims. Wait. Long. There it is. There it is! Okay. Underside seat. Nope. Skylight roof underside. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, never mind. There we go. Skylight windows? Which one of them? Here we go. Mun your eye! Okay. I'm very adamant about washing the entire wagon before getting onto the accessories. Wall trims, really? There we go. Wheel. I can never see the word wheel normally again. Cursed Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Window frames. Here we go. Chest, crystal ball, posts, price board, seat, table. I wonder if she foresaw that I'm going to be... that I cleaned this in the weirdest way possible. Single-minded goal of washing everything except the crystal ball that you're supposed to be using. And only when that is the last object to be cleaned, cleaning it. Can't say I'm not determined in my weird goals. Oh, come on. Where? Oh. Fucking tiny corners and shit. I think fucking tiny corners and shit is like... it's either the name of a cover band or a creepypasta. I can't decide which would be funnier. I guess creepypasta would be more poignant for our modern internet age. But cover band is like the usual, like, funky... Oh yeah, that's what I named my, like, 90s cover band. That's what I named my prog rock cover band. And then you have to fucking take your friend out back and put a 44 in the back of their head because they not only listen to, but also create prog rock music. I'm not gonna say contributing to the downfall of society. But there are just certain kinds of music, man. Water divination. Ooh. Divine D's nuts. For as much as Muckingham is an absolute cesspit, where, like, nobody cleans their shit for any reason whatsoever, there's a lot of themes of water. I'm just gonna say. Literally don't know where this last speck of dirt on the pricing board is. It's fucking Narnia. It's fucking Narnia. Wow, it really doesn't do anything. Holy crap. Around the world, around the world. Ulysses? In the desert? That's actually kind of cute that they had, like, something in the crystal ball the whole time. Or, you know, maybe I was supposed to watch the crystal ball first, because, like, oh, shiny. Who's helping us with an historic dig? Like, okay. That's clearly a cat. Alright. But, like, I'm looking at the scene, and it kind of looks like a sand. I'm seeing not much green life. Some shrub. There's a blue thingus that kind of looks like it might be some sort of, I'm seeing blue tents. Blue tents, a lot of mesa. Honestly, it just looks like a cat interested in the crystal ball. Except that's not where we are at all. Bam. Very cool and good that they had something hiding in the crystal ball. Clean the ancient statue. Oh no. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that in an hour. Mauka Aitu Desert. Mauka Aitu. Hi, Wishy. I work with your friend Harper for the Global Archaeological Society and would desperately need your help. All the recent seismic activity, coupled with the worst storm in living memory, has unearthed the most extraordinary statue I've ever seen. We've no idea who made it or when, but we're hoping that with your help, those questions will start to get answered. Why do you want me to pressure wash it? Like, wouldn't that be the worst thing for a fucking, ancient statue? Hey, wait a minute. It's the Scooby-Doo van. And, blue tents. Is there a cat somewhere around here? I mean, I don't think they put Ulysses out here. I don't know. Oh! I see cat footprints. I see a lot of cat footprints. What the hell? They're sort of not synced well. Is there some secret cat-related thing in the game? It's a side story. Goes farther out. world may never know. Anyway, this is very clearly Poseidon. Very clearly Poseidon. I'm just gonna say. Extra long time. Wishy. Thanks for heading up all this way out of town. It's great to catch up again. Oh, Harper. Can you believe the quality of the statue? This thing is likely over 8,000 years old. And yet you're having me use water on it. Known as the world's universal solvent. It's also directly facing Mount Rushless, almost like it's keeping watch. Ah! So if it's facing that way, towards the mountain, then the cats are running away from the mountain, which, cat, animals detect disaster before humans figure it out. Makes sense. Is the mountain a volcano? Yes! Actually, let's go for normal long extension here. Oh, it's a fish people. I was like, oh, cool, it's like a statue of Poseidon. No, it's a fish people. Fish people. Fish people. Fish people. And now I'm thinking of Sahagin, or however that's spelled. If you don't know how to spell it, I can't help you. You're talking to me in a purely text format. Ask Google. I mean, it looks like it's supposed to, withstand water, but at the same time, you know. I'm probably eroding it just a little bit here, which makes me very, very sad. Fish monsters from Final Fantasy or D&D. Honestly, wouldn't be able to help you there. Like, Final Fantasy, not my thing. D&D, I played like one campaign in middle school, and I've tried to be in a couple other campaigns, but they fell through for, some reasons. Some reasons. while I'm here, I suppose I should probably talk about, like, my, my favorite fish people. I kind of like the Zora, I'm gonna sound basic here, but I like the Zora from, I like the Zora. That's it. Yes, the Breath of the Wild version. The, the Ocarina of Time version is fine too, but, Ocarina of Time, doesn't, like, hit the same resonance notes for me as it does, as Breath of the Wild does. What the fuck are there seagull sounds here in the desert? Or are those, like... Are those seagull sounds, or are those vulture sounds? Because I could totally see those being, like, vulture sounds. Sidon has a lot of fans. It's not even, like, Sidon. I really, honestly, I like the, like, the design generically. I mean, Mifa, yeah, but also, like, more generically. It's just a really cool design. Part of my problem with, like, how furries do, like, shark people is the butt fin. Like, yeah, okay, cool. Why, what was the point of the legs? But, like, the head fin being more of, like, a upper stabilizer. That I like a lot more. I guess whoever made it had an advanced mythology already. Fish people, fish people, fish people, fish people. Webbed spine along the back. Is this some kind of reptile deity? You absolute fucking idiot! It has a trident gem on its forehead. It's water. I mean, other than the giant fucking clue that we're in a power washing game, it's got a fucking chest forehead gem located around a goddamn trident. The helmet decoration is just like trident in nature, just completely and utterly. Helmet crystal. Like, okay. The stone being, like, teardrop shaped. The stone being teardrop shaped can be forgiven as, like, oh yeah, that's what the stone was when we dug it up. The, like, blue crystal that it's seemingly made out of, ignoring that as, like, a factor can be like, oh yeah, no. That's just what they the material they had on hand. All of that, and the trident, the trident decoration on the hat, you're looking at a fucking water deity. That makes a lot more sense, because those are a lot more like aquatic spines than anything else. That makes everything else... That brings everything else into fucking perspective. What am I using? Long? Okay, long is good. Nice. Hey! Chaotic Serpent! Welcome! We're just washing off Budget Poseidon. Thank you for the follow! I mean, okay. I guess they wouldn't need to do Budget Poseidon, because, like, normal Poseidon is just in the public domain. I mean, even if it wasn't part of a mythology, if you, like, had a single creator for Poseidon, modern copyright law, as lenient as that is, would still fucking be like, yeah, fair game. Those things aren't necessarily literal. The Egyptians had statues with the head of storks and crows. Doesn't mean the pyramids were chock full of fish and hay. You would be surprised. I mean, they weren't, but you would be surprised. Speaking of Egyptian deities, y'all... Oh, I can't actually remember who the, like, Moon Knight, which one they used in Moon Knight, the hippo goddess. I can't remember her name. But everybody was, like, down bad for, like, 1 week. For the, like, hippo goddess that appeared in Moon Knight. And I'm just going to say... it's okay. You can say you're a furry. We all appreciate Diane Foxington down here. We all floof down here. I mean, okay, some of us aren't floof. Some of us are very, naked. Naked bull rat Sona. Wow, that's a cursed thought. Somebody still has that. Probably has a naked mole rat Sona, though. If you're like like one of the 12 people that has a naked mole rat persona, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I said. I just can't imagine any good way that would pan out. So if you have a good example of art, please show me. I would love to see your Sona. Ulterior motive unlocked. Show me your cuties. Egyptians had sacred cats and jackal gods, right? Yeah. There were at least 2 cat gods. Bast was the god of cats, and also was a cat. But they were spun off. They were in the mythology, spun off from another war god, which was, like, also a cat. But I can't remember who they are. I don't remember who the original cat god was. But they were like a war god, and the reason that they were spun off was like they were supposedly killing everyone. All of the humans that were worshipping the gods got like murdered by crazy cat lady. I should maybe increase the number of messages between bot message. More amount of time. It's a thing. And the jackal god, you're thinking of Anubis, is getting a lot of worship in the modern day, in the weirdest of ways, let me tell you. But what else am I thinking? Anubis, god of the dead, weighs your heart against a feather, no less. All of these, like, really, like, very deep grooves. I hate them so much. I can't, like, 100% ignore them. I can, for the most part, ignore them, but I can't 100% ignore them. Arm slab. Slab. Very glad that it's, like, broken up into slab. Return the slab, or suffer my curse. What's your offer? It was Old Man McGucket. That's it. I'm getting my mallet. I can't do Eustace. I can't do Eustace. No. I've actually seen, like, random, like, Dark Souls slash Elden Ring slash Dark Souls shitposts where it's like, I made a build that's just Eustace with his big fucking mallet. And it works. And it kills bosses rather well, and I'm like, damn. Ugh. Have you heard of the aquatic ape theory? Oh, if this is about NFTs, I swear to God. Some believe that we humans spent part of our African prehistory living semi-aquatically. They say that's why we're the only hairless apes with webbed hands and an insulating layer of fat under our skin. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't webbed hands and, like, the layer of fat also, like, present in a lot of other primates, too? So it's just the hairless and the, like, brain thing that are, like, our one true claim to fame? Don't think I've ever watched it that one all the way. But there was a Courage episode where Eustace becomes a giant kangaroo? What? You know what? I believe it. That sounds like Courage the Cowardly Dog. It sounds shitposty enough. Whoa! You aight there, game? It was just the game having that issue. It wasn't my stream. 0 drop frames. I'll have to look into it more. Yes, please do. This feels like a shit post. But at the same time, I can't refute it. Shoulder slub. Okay, just wanted to check. I still think it's not necessarily meant to represent, like, the people, but rather a water deity. Okay, cool. I'm going to be missing a lot of individual spots, aren't I? I feel like I've gone through and I've missed a lot of things. I don't know if you're at, but if it's anywhere near Muckingham, then you need to get out right now. What? Mount Rushless could blow any minute. I'm just praying I've got time to scoop up Ma and Pa first. Okay. I'm contractually obligated to finish this job. Yeah, oh my god, yes. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, that's so schnasty. That's so schnasty. Ugh. It looks so clean from the other angles. I rotate the three-dimensional object. I'm rotating a cow within my mind right now. Fear my power. People with aphantasia can't relate. Remember when the fucking internet was like shitting its pants over the fact that people have aphantasia? If you're not, if you don't remember, aphantasia, or the ability to conjure images in one's mind, is like, what, 20% of the population? And then there's like levels of like partial aphantasia where you can imagine something but it's not in like crisp, clean HD. Not like it's fuzzy around the edges, but a version of like it's... Okay, I'm taking off the fucking extension here. I'm putting out a shorter one anyway. It's black and white, or like the image is faded. It levels. Okay, now I want that fucking extra long. Maybe just the regular long with the 15%. Yeah. Regular long. 15% nozzle. Eyeball. Why do I feel like there's like a fucking timer on this shit? There's probably not. I just feel like there might be. Oh, gods. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just like residual, residual doubts because of the, whoa. Something wasn't particularly well explained in, Metroid 3. There was, like, a set amount of time to get to one specific area. It's the classic Metroid, like, escape sequence, but it's sort of backwards. Where you're trying to, like, get to the command center to, like, blow up the asteroid before it, reaches the planet and kills everyone. Except even when you get there, it reaches the planet and, quote-unquote, kills everyone anyway. It's just that they're not actually dead, they turn into, like, phase zombies. Oh, and you also get protagonist plot armor. That's one thing that, like, Metroid kind of got right about video games. When there was, like, a thing, like a time, the game was like, alright, 2 minutes till the fucking world explodes. Here you go. And if you failed, you fucking failed. Freaking craftsmanship at scale. Arm slabs. Missing one. find more info in the Courage episode, but I'm trying to explain it. We'll just make it, like, make less sense. You're trying to explain the Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not starting out from a position of, like... You're not starting from the high ground here. The things I do for love. Things I do for love. You're a decent Courage, actually. I don't know. You tell me. Write down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, huh? Fulfill the algorithm's every desire so my soul feels less empty. Please. I have a wife and kids to feed. Click subscribe button. Smash that bell. If I don't meet my sub quota, they're gonna take away my family. Cheek guard slap. Oh. Okay, there we go. Chest slabs. Oh, I missed his pecs. Forehead. Oh, forehead plate. Helmet. Necklace. Alright. Which next lab? Oh, the back one. Yeah, okay, I get that the necklace is, like, dirty. And it's all one piece, but, like, where? Billy Goat, Billy Goat, Billy Goat, Billy Goat! Goat Simulator! on. Come on! The volcano's gonna blow up! Game's gonna be like, fuck this shit. I'm literally hammering the fucking tab button right now. Interesting that the, like, necklace meets at his, like, back fin spike thing, but doesn't actually, like, go through? Kinda? Is that interesting to anyone else? Like, magnets. They freaking used magnets on the end of the collar. Or the necklace, I should say. Wow, what the fuck? Bro, I just washed your pendant. You don't have to do this. Me when PowerWash. Also, hot damn, it's actually cleaning. It's affecting the its point of the volcano. I kind of want to see it activated at the last second here. Blah. We're taken aback by the statue itself, let alone that beam of light it fired at the volcano. So much to discover on about these peoples. Like, who and off were they? All looks pretty fishy. Wishy? Oh. My mama always told me, never trust a man with a unique mustache, so why did I accept a job from an absolute unit with a top lip like an angry beaver? The stunt work has dropped off and I take work where I can. We were doing some kind of revenge mission egg drop on this temple out in the middle of nowhere. And obviously the whole thing went terribly wrong. To be fair, it would have been fine if the client had not insisted that we dived low so he could get the last shot in himself, and we overtook all the eggs on the way down. Multiple embryonic bird strikes to the engine later, and it's a miracle we made it down safely at his airport, albeit with eggs on our faces. Multiple embryonic bird strikes. Caldera Cola. What were you throwing eggs at again? I think I missed that part. Just as I was getting the heck off Rushless, there was this huge flash of light. Thought I was a goner for sure, but no, the volcano just instantly calmed. Oh no, oil! She's starting to gurgle again now, but whatever it was should hopefully buy us some time to get everyone out of Muckingham at least. Timmy Timerson 1. Hello, nice to meet you for the very first time ever. Hi, Jeff Jefferson the 13th. I understand you'll be working at my private airport. That's who! I will be relying on you to show the utmost discretion. I know who it was. Revenge Egg Strike. Who's the only person? We have some of the most important and secretive people coming in and out of here, so whatever it is that you see is not to be discussed with any human. Is that clear? JJ-14. Wait. 14? I thought we were working for JJ-13 earlier. Am I dumb? No. JJ-14. We are! That was JJ-14. Gurgle, did the volcano eat someone it didn't agree with? Haha, vor joke. At least I'm assuming it was supposed to be someone. Respectfully. To give you an example, only yesterday we had a private jet fly in. Okay. Why should I give a shit? Who knows what was in the briefcases they were carrying, but I can tell you for nothing that it wasn't stationary. So it was stationary? Now, if you went round telling that to any Tom, Dick, or Barry, we'd all be in it. Is it paperwork? Is it legal paperwork? Changing your name? Timmy Timerson. You couldn't have fucking chosen, like, John Doe or something less conspicuous. I literally would have been fucking less conspicuous at the name Ford Prefect. Everyone who gets that reference, you get an internet cookie. I'd give you channel points, but I literally can't. Every day brings a new reason to keep your mouth shut. Okay, Timmy, can you fucking stop propagandizing for your dad? We've got a celeb couple flying out tonight. Only they're not a couple, if you get my meaning. An affair? Yo, which couple? You'd recognize them anywhere. They're from that new hit film, Bill Shakespeare, about the poetic. Okay, okay. Can I just say I'm mad I don't live in a world where there's a poetic duck TV show called Bill Shakespeare? Do I have the right to be angry about that part? reasonably upset. Also, at some point, this billionaire, probably the most secretive in the world, he's flying in. Do tell. Do gossip. It's all recorded. He's a business acquaintance of mine. He's probably the most interesting of the lot. Does he own a mining company? He lives in a cave like a superhero. Batman? Says he accessorized the heck out of it and he's gonna take me there one day. Can't wait. My god. My god. I'm sorry, JJ14, requirement to enter the Batcave as a youngin' is that you don't have parents anymore. So, say goodbye to your mom and dad. They're gonna get fucking batten clocked. Orphans. Na 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 na. Orphans. Yeah, JJ14 ain't the brightest anything in the everywhere. I do like that they got to sneak an oblique Batman reference in there. Like, they were just like, you know what? Fuck it. Bruce Wayne. I also respect that a man with enough money to become anything chose to become essentially a murder hobo. I mean, he's got a house, but other than that, Batman's just a murder hobo. Normal people, we have to play D&D to live out that fantasy. Batman can just do it. Oh, sorry. Batman doesn't kill. Yeah. And neither does my kobold druid. This is... Okay. Okay. I brought up that point without even looking at chat. But, like, speaking of kobolds, ladies and gentlemen, cockpit, I have a question for you. A sort of litmus test, if you will. What do you think of when you hear the word kobold? 'Cause I think of, like, 3 different things. I think of the short-stack lizard humanoids. Essentially, horny diet dragons. That the furry fandom has defined kobold as. I think of... Actually, no. I don't know D&D kobolds. But I do know World of Warcraft kobolds, where they're based off of, like, more cats than I think anything else. No, they're more based off of, like, rats. But they're humanoid. They're usually, like, about 3 feet tall, yeah, but they're hunchback. They have, like, rat tail. And they have an obsession with keeping a candle on them at all times, because they're obsessed with mining. Those are like the two things I think of when I think of kobold. Though I'm going to be honest, I don't play WoW much nowadays. And WoW hasn't featured kobolds much for a while. So I honestly think of the, like, short stack lizard humanoids more than anything else. What image do I summon to your mind with this etymological point of interest? What is a kobold? D&D flavor currently, the current diet dragons, some depiction of the kobold and more canine, like, yeah. I think of Knowles as more canine-like. Because that's a less frequently used verbiage. And they're, like, very canine-like. They're very hyena-like in all of the furry art that I've seen. Sorry, furries, you're an example. I'm furries. But also, in World of Warcraft. Like, the model's kind of scrunchy, because it was made in, like, 2004. I don't think the Knowles got part of the, like, 2012 model update. A lot of other shit got. But they, like, their voice lines, they cackle when they cackle occasionally when they attack. It's like hyena laughter. Evolved hyenas and extremely warlike. Not as, like, warlike in the furry art, although I'm gonna be honest. That's probably more the furry. Because, like, nobody wants a fursona that's just, like, fight me 24/7. Sometimes they gotta be soft ooh boy. Or girl. I don't judge. Filtered through the lens of the medium. Jenga, Christ! Oh my god. Here we go. Oh wow, wow, that worked. Real mount is kind of like kind of scrunky. So, JJ13, was this worth it? Was this worth it to you? You had to pay me like $600 to come out and clean your shit again. Again. I should up my going rate for you specifically. Is this worth it? Let me double check, because like, oh, neither of the elevators are clean. Cool. Records on my fingers and I just can't stop. Engine cowling. Propeller blades. Engine cowling? Engine cow? Moo? Okay, dumb question. Where the engine cowling at? Oh! Okay, never mind. Can we talk about how unlucky Doofenshmirtz is for the entire, like, strange set of circumstances? Fell down a hill, got glue on his fingers, wearing the, like, mind control hat that he invented that week. And then Perry just so happened to be near the remote. And also, the glue on his fingers stuck to a freaking, record table. So he has to, like, have the records, like, removed, probably with the aid of a doctor. Doofenshmirtz may not get his fingerprints back after that one. That's like rolling a million, that's like rolling a million, ones on all of your saving throws. Or like you pissed off a god or some shit. If it weren't, like, an episode where he explicitly made a different thing, I'd say he fucking, fell into his own karmic punishment in Ador. I don't know why I'm thinking about the Doofenshmirtz, like, strange set of circumstances song and the very strange set of circumstances that had to happen for that, like, song to exist. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about those beans. Sweet Mercy, you're a marvel. I've just been asked if I'm free to do a Bell tail slide for the new Mint Spies Christmas movie, and I can, and it's all thanks to you. Okay. Is that it? I'm fucking done? I'm done with the... I'm done with career mode. I thought there were like 1 or 2 more levels. So let's see. The volcano, it's not gonna blow up today. Cleaned up the last of the Muckingham Recreation Ground shit. Walnut Street, Apple Avenue, Acacia Avenue. Fire Station, Great River County. Apple Avenue. Recreation Ground, Fire Station. Bunch of stuff in my home garage. Jefferson Mansion, Jefferson Avenue. Annie Mall Farm, Muckingham. Muckingham Water Closet, Glee Street. Main hangar at the Blake Private Airport. Highfalutin Aerodrome. But yeah. Nothing new until the 14th. But there's still a couple cool ones. There's the Gnome Fountain. There's a steam locomotive. I'm technically in progress on the Mars rover because I had to teleport there. We'll do the Mars rover first, yeah. But the mini golf course is like a big one. I'm not sure I'm gonna... I might just put this down until the 14th and then do like the more involved special ones on in after I finish career mode. But yeah. I might just fucking put this game down until next week. 'Cause that's it. That's all she wrote. Now, mind you, it is only until next week. And then I get like 2 days off where I could hypothetically just like do this. I don't think I'd want to do 2 straight days of like deep cleaning, power washing, but I gotta make sure I have all the equipment. Make sure I have all the power washers. I mean, yeah. Cleaning liquids I'm not going to touch. But I'll certainly buy all the clothing. Because it's not like I have the cash. It's not like the cash is going to do anything else for me. Because I even have all the skins. I'm also slightly concerned that the there's like the extra long, or maybe there's a telescoping. I don't know. Me cracking my spine in the morning. Yeah. Oh, danger propane. No smoking or explode. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be... This is like way too detailed of a map to use like only the one time. I mean, they even use the Blake Private Airport for like more than one occasion. I don't know. You never know with this game. You never know. So, I think I'm going to put this game on pause until release next week. 'Cause 1.0, that's gonna be like the end of career mode, and the end of the storylines. And I'll see you then. But until that time, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've seen here, follow me. I got a Twitch, I got a Twitter, I got a Discord. I have a YouTube. I highly recommend following all of those, subscribing to my YouTube, join the Discord. It's quick, it's easy, it's free. You get to see more salsa content in your life. Don't go anywhere just yet, though. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit the game. I feel like I'm rating Grim and Zerifrix too much lately, but I want to support my friends. Who all else is live? Let's go raid. Shush. Let's go raid Tensho Luma. I mean, it's been a while since I've said hi to the Space Tiger. Oh, and a model update. That's right. Tensho Luma playing Fez. Y'all like rotating 3D objects. Y'all like rotating objects in your mind. Cow. Go say hi to the Space Tiger. I will see you tomorrow. Plot has been spicy in PMD Super, so get caught up on that.